lovely loves. Welcome to my channel, Divine Truth 3333. I am Divine, and I'm going to do something a little different today. Today is Talk to Me Tuesday. Talk to Me Tuesday. I want to know if I could talk. We need to talk. We need to talk about something. Let's chop it up. Okay? I want to talk about something that's important while we're on this spiritual journey. Okay? What's most important, is to, follow yourself. Get into, what you really want, what fulfills you, what makes you happy. But most important work to me is shadow work. You heard of shadow work? Shadow work is so important because you have to deal with the shadow you in order to know the real you. Okay, let me see if I can make that make sense. You have to deal with every aspect of yourself in order to become who you really are and get to know who you really are. That's the good, that's the good and the bad, and the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And it's not always good. I know when you're on the spiritual journey, it's like, oh, you got to be happy, you got to be good, you got to be... Okay, that's fine. That is fine. But you have those days when you're not so happy and you want to tear some shit up and you want to do some things. See, we all have those. And everybody has their shadow self. Get to know your shadow self. Now, the characteristics of being, of having and knowing your shadow self is admitting to, hey, this is okay, this is what I have. Some characteristics are like addictions, low self-esteem, mental illness, chronic illness, feeling ashamed, fear, perversion, repressed ideas, guilt, shame, disgust, grief, depression, anger, jealousy, being judgmental. All of those are characteristics of your shadow self. And everybody have been through, and if you don't really remember, or you're saying, oh, I don't have that, I don't remember when you saw someone and they had on that nice fine outfit that you probably couldn't fit at the time, or and you was like, oh, why she got that on? Or you felt like she might have been too big or too small or didn't look right in that outfit. It was like, why she got that on? That's judgmental. You're judging her because what she got on. Or, oh, she looked like a prostitute. That's being judgmental. Or, why he wearing pink? He must be a homosexual. Judgmental. Or, you may see a female talking to your man, or a man talking to your female, depending on who you are, and you get this little twinge of jealousy, like, why she talking to him, or why she grinning so much, or why he feel like he can just talk to her, and that's that little twinge of jealousy. It's okay. We all got it. It's just the way we deal with it. So now, I suggest that you get a journal. Get a journal and write these things down. Hey, I was mad as fuck today. I was mad and I was angry and that's what, hey, turn, and then when you write it down, you read it, and you admit it. Yep, I was, but what I should have done was, or a way to turn it around to, hey, this is what I could do. That's just like when you say like mental illness, depression is a mental illness, anxiety is a mental illness. Sometimes we feel like we can't help it. But we can deal with it and we can battle it. We can still move on. I've heard so many people say, hey, and it's true. It really is true. Get out and walk. Just walk. Just walk around. If you live in a house, just walk around your house. Walk around outside your house. Walk down the block. If you live in an apartment, walk around the complex. Just get out and walk. And I promise you'll feel so much better. You will. And journal that. Just say, don't say, oh, I'm depressed. I have a depression. Or I have a bout of depression or an anxiety. And let that be it. Working through it. Bringing your shadow self to the light is what makes you a better person. It makes you, not saying that you're better than anybody else or you're lower than anybody else. It just helps you become it helps you be great. Okay? Being great is beautiful. Being great helps you be a better person, and it improves relationships with other people, with yourself. It gives you a clear perception of things. It helps you to evaluate situations with clarity and compassion and understanding. So if you see somebody else that's doing it, just say, hey, a prime example is I have a Facebook friend who loves to post people who are less fortunate or may have a mental illness, and somebody snapped a picture of them, and then he'll say something nice or be nice, and knowing people gonna dog them out and talk about them or say something bad. And I just kept saying, he really need to stop doing this. So what I would do, every picture that he would post, I would say maybe it might be a big girl who's wearing this tight outfit that he don't think she should have on, or an outfit that just maybe is not for her, so he thinks. And my thing is, she's brave, she's good, she's sexy to herself. Because she's got it on. She's out wearing it. Good for her. Did she feel good about herself? But it takes people like that to come in and tear her down. And so that brings out low self-esteem. But no, she did it. And she's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to her. But every time he posts something, why would this dude do this? Why would he do this? Or why would he wear... Okay, so a dude got on. Now they're coming up with these videos where guys are wearing toupees or hair pieces. Women been wearing them forever. Shoot, some men been wearing them forever. We just didn't know it. But now they're showing it. So it's like, oh, look at this guy. He got on a wig. I would never do that. You never came into, so you still got hair. Or you choose to go bald. That's your choice. But this man thinks that putting on a toupee makes him sexy. Or that's fine. He's good for that. He look good. I like his hair. I like that. That's fine. So what would I do? If I found out, the question was, what would you do if you found out that your man of 3 years been wearing a toupee all this time? Look here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to help find him some glue where he can keep it tacked down, or suggest you shave it all off. That's what I'm gonna do. And you know, I'm for whatever he wants, because if he felt like he wanted to hide that or keep that going for 3 years, then so be it. I'm with you. You look good with it. Keep it. I'm gonna back you up. Let's find some glue. Let's keep it tacked down. Hey, you know, you need a little bit right there on that side right there before you go off. I'm not gonna let you just see your little weave peeling and let you go on about your day. No, I'm gonna help you out. That's what I'm going to do. You know, so that's working with your shadow self, letting those things go, knowing that you have these characteristics, and what you're willing to do is accept those characteristics and then work through them to make you feel better about them. You know, to make you feel like, okay, this doesn't make me feel ashamed, or I'm not scared of it, or it makes me feel terrible, or you get a bad feeling about it. No. Be one with yourself. Know your shadow self. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull a few cards for you. I don't know who this is for, but since we're talking about it today, we're talking about our shadow selves. Leave a comment. Let me know what you do to handle your shadow self. What do you do? Do you journal? Do you talk about it? Do you deal with it? What do you do? And if you want, I'm curious to know, as not personally, but as your zodiac sign, what are some of the shadow characteristics of your zodiac sign? Now, I'm a Capricorn, and I know that one of my characteristics was being judgmental. Like, we love material things. We work hard. So we play hard, and we look at the finer things in life. So we like designer stuff and flashy things and sparkly things, and so we would see things that's like not so flashy, and well, I'm just saying how I would do. I noticed this in other Capricorns also, that if you don't work hard, if you don't stay focused, and you don't have work ethics, instead of teaching someone work ethics, you just judge them like, oh God, how come you coming to work late, or you don't work hard, you're not a team player, you're not helping this, you're not helping that. And then when we work hard and we make our money, we like to spend our money, and we like to buy nice things. So if someone else doesn't have nice things, it's another thing. It's another judgmental thing, like, oh, that's not designer. Oh my goodness, that's not. Now, I haven't always been a person that, because my mother taught me, you wear what looks good. So, it's not always about what name is on it. It just has to look good. So my look good might not be your look good. But however, I said all that to say, let me know, as a sign, a zodiac sign, what your sign is, and what shadow characteristics does your sign have. What else? Wow. I could say a few things about Capricorns, but I'm going to leave it as that. You all let me know. Leave me a comment and let me know what what is one of the characteristics of your sign and your shadow self? What are the shadow characteristics of your sign? Okay, I'm going to pull a couple cards just to let you know what you need to work on as we go through, as we talk about this shadow, as we talk about our shadow selves. Let's go into the spirit. What message do you have regarding shadow selves? We have Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords. We have the King of Swords. This is some serious energy. The Four of Wands. The Death card. Scorpio people. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay? So, let's see. We have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign. Two of Pentacles is basically, to me, this is like, the two of anything is always together, like a balancing or a decision to make. Let's see. What does that say we need to work on? Making decisions. You know? Instead of being passive about things, work on making decisions. And Five of Swords. Five of Swords, this is looking like, hey, you're one. You see these people in the background. You have defeated them. You are about your business. You are victorious, and you won. You did this. Okay. But, you know, even though they gave up, don't beat them down too bad. Don't. That's more, Five of Swords is, to me, is like ego. I mean, you're proud about winning, but now it's the ego. Now you flaunting it. You're taunting and teasing. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is that energy where you just stern and just no bull crap, no mess, no nothing. Look, don't even come this way with that bull. You know, Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't come to me with that. Don't come to me with that. Have a little compassion. Okay? Soften up a little bit. Don't come with you're good for cutting out bull, but don't cut everybody out. Have a little compassion. Then we have the Four of Wands. This is a happy card. It's a happy little card. Happy life. Little foundation. You know, the Four of Wands is, everything is just so bright and happy. The family is there playing. Look at that. It's not always hunky-dory. Okay? It's not always. This is painting a picture. Okay? Spirit, come on through. This is painting a picture. But what's really going on? Okay? What's really happening? Dig deep. Don't just paint a picture for everybody. When you paint that picture, you dig deep so you can wear that picture. And it can really be just like this. Don't just paint the picture. Wear the picture. Dig deep. Get down to it. And you can really be, you know, this happy, this flavorful. But don't just, don't just paint it. Oh, my bad. Did I tell you what the ones were? Maybe I did. I don't know. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's those leader people. So, being a leader, very assertive, having to be out front, you have to portray yourself a certain way. There's something else under there. Find out what that something else is, so you can really wear this for real and not just portray it. Then you have the Death card. The Death card. Scorpio energy. Now, the Death card means that you're ending a cycle of something. That something is being put to death. Something, not actually saying that your life is being put to death, but something that you've done, something that has run its course, something is dead so that you can have new life. Know your shadow self. Put those shadows to death. Let those shadows go. Deal with them. Accept them. Apologize to yourself for them. And love yourself so you can put it to death. And I promise it'll be a better and a new you. Then you have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords come with a little energy. Again, Swords is that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And Swords is all about cutting things out. This page brings messages. So they're bringing a message that you need to cut some things from your life. Deal with that shadow work. And you can start cutting those. This right here, this Page of Swords, is going to tell you exactly what your shadow self is. It's going to start bringing those shadows to the surface and tell you, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is what you need to deal with. That is my message for you today, lovely loves. Shadow work. Talk to me Tuesday. I think I like that. I like talking with you. How about we do this again next week? Okay? Talk to me. What else you want to talk about? You can leave that in the comments below too. While we're on this spiritual journey, we all need to help each other. We all need to drop gems and recognize what we need in order to be great. Because that's the best we can do. We once we're great, it's smooth sailing. Being great is awesome. So whatever you need to do in order to be great, let's get there. Let's get there together. That's it for me. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments, please, please, please. Remember, now today we're leaving comments about your shadow self as far as your zodiac sign. What shadow characteristics do you have as your zodiac sign? Let me know. I would love to know. We can talk about this and get through this together. Okay? Again, like, share, and subscribe. I truly thank you for tuning in with me. Until next time, my lovelies, be nothing short of fantabulous.